The relationship with the parents is very important. It's determinant in who, how, and what will be from the child. The parents format the child to be a man, a husband, an entrepreneur, someone able to change the society, the people around him, somewhat that highlight wherever he is. As we know, a relationship with parents is not only good things, honey, gifts, etc. Our scoldings, discussions do not say what you think. Also we, as sons, only ask money, gifts, and other things, thinking that is our right and an obligation of parents give us all the things. Anyone is perfect. We are not perfect, but we have to remember that our parents also are not. So, how we could solve problems between people is not perfect and immature. Here the Bibles get inside. What Bible tells about your relationship with parents? Hebrew 12, 7 through 11, Ephesians 6, 1 through 24, Philippians 2, 40, Colossians 3, 21, and those are all the sum. We can read about the first parents and sons in the Bible on Genesis, where Adam and Eve have two sons that we know as Cain and Abel. Whether we read Genesis 4, we not found any mention about the relationship within his father. Just we found how God seeth them and how they seek please him, obtain approval. Adam was the first father, human, in the earth, and with his first sons, we cannot hear or read about him with his sons Cain and Abel. So, we will go to the next parents of the Bible, Noah and his wife. Here we find that he taught at his sons in the way of the Lord. They helped him to build the ark and that they were saved, with his father too. It's important to highlight that their sons were married, which implies that they will no longer depend on him. So, why God considered them to be saved? Only for our sons of Noah? No, they had to have been righteous like his father to be saved because God wanted to eliminate evil. Then why save people that is evil? Because they were not evil. Noah taught them to love, respect, and give honor to God. There is no reason for saved sons of Noah. They were righteous because otherwise God did not tell to Noah that he will be saved with his sons and his daughter-in-law, only saved him with his wife. Then God gave him more sons to restock the earth. And now we find too many verses in the Bible that talk about the relationship between parents and sons. What to do, how to do it, examples, and the consequences of not doing so and to do so. A very important example of not doing what God lets on His word is the sons of Eli, where we read that they did what they wanted. His father Eli did not know all the evil things that made their children still being praised, but why they were praised if they were evil? Just for our sons of Eli. So, we can see that Eli never put a stop to their actions, was never hindrances them in their actions of evil and weakness to God. 3 lines above I said, his father Eli did not know all the evil things that made their children. But after reading well, I realized Eli did know all the actions of their sons and yet did nothing until it got out of control. At that point, they did not listen to their father's correction, and then they did by his father and by themselves. It was his father's fault for not correction and mistakes them for doing all those evil things. So we can see that their relationship was broken, that they do not have good contact with his father, and his father does not correct back at the correct way, as is right on Proverbs 22:6. Train up a child in the way he should go. even he is old, he will not depart from it. In Proverbs 13:24, whoever spares the rod hates his son, but he who loves him is diligent to discipline him. And the most impressive verse where we see the importance of a good relationship with parents, Proverbs 23:13 through 14. Do not withhold discipline from a child. If you strike him with a rod, he will not die. If you strike him with a rod, you will save his soul from Sheol. You can read the story of Eli's son's life on 1 Samuel 2:12 through 36. Now, in my personal experience as a child of pastors and leaders previously, I have seen and known many families with different ways of life and different problems. I was born in Christian tribe and I have always attended church. I did many things why I am not very proud, but in difference with early sons, I have been corrected by my parents. They always are there, seeing what I'm doing, saying with who I am, etc. I feel loved not only for the many chances that they give me, if not they give me corrections, showing as well who they are interested in me. Always are trying to approach me to Lord, to love Him more and more every second, and I have the best example in them. God has blessed me with these two great men handed over to Him what, therefore, delivered to us their children, following the instructions that God has written on His word to us. I have discovered that as a children we love God and our parents, which He has given us. Just remember the first commandment with promise. Honor your father and mother, which is the first commandment with a promise. Ephesians 6:2.